Ever wonder how the drink that fuels athletes, gamers, and CEOs alike is made? Red Bull isn't just an energy drink. It's the fuel behind epic moments, wild adventures, and global success stories. But what really goes into every can? Known for its ability to boost energy, increase alertness, and fuel both mental and physical performance, Red Bull has become a staple beverage for athletes, students, and busy professionals alike. But have you ever wondered what goes into producing millions of cans of this iconic drink every day? In this video, we'll take a deep dive into how Red Bull is made in mega factories around the world, unveiling every step from sourcing the ingredients to sealing the final product. The story of Red Bull began in the bustling streets of Bangkok, Thailand in 1982. A local drink called Krating Dang, created by Chaleo Uvidya, was popular among Thai laborers needing an energy boost. Austrian entrepreneur Dietrich Mateschitz discovered the drink during his travels and saw its global potential. Mateschitz didn't just introduce Krating Dang to the Western market, he reimagined it. With Chaleo's partnership, they launched Red Bull in Austria in 1987, marking the start of what would become one of the most successful beverages in the world. Today, Red Bull dominates the global energy drink market thanks to clever branding and innovation. When Red Bull first launched in Europe, it wasn't just a new drink, it was an entirely new concept. Energy drinks were rare in the Western market, and Mateschitz knew that merely offering the product wouldn't be enough. The original Krating Dang was adjusted to better suit European palates, making it slightly less sweet and more refreshing. What really set Red Bull apart, however, was its association with adventure and extreme sports. The slogan, "Red Bull gives you wings," became a cultural phenomenon, aligning the brand with daring athletes and exciting events, from Formula One to cliff diving competitions. Red Bull's recipe relies on a carefully selected combination of ingredients, each serving a specific function. The most notable ones include caffeine, taurine, glucose, sucrose, and B-group vitamins. Caffeine helps improve alertness, taurine supports neurological function, and the sugars provide an instant energy source. These ingredients are sourced from different regions around the world to ensure top-tier quality. Whether it's glucose from Europe or caffeine extracts from South America, the goal is to maintain the highest standards for every batch. There's a persistent urban myth about the origin of taurine in Red Bull, that it's derived from bull semen. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. The taurine used in Red Bull is entirely synthetic and produced in laboratories under strict safety guidelines. This makes the drink not only safe but also suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Taurine plays an essential role in maintaining proper hydration and supporting muscle function, which is why it's a crucial component in Red Bull's formula. Caffeine is a cornerstone ingredient in energy drinks, and Red Bull is no exception. A single 8.4 ounce can contain about 80 milligrams of caffeine, equivalent to a small cup of coffee. Caffeine stimulates the central nervous system, helping improve focus, reaction times, and endurance. This is why Red Bull is popular not only among athletes, but also among students and professionals seeking a quick mental boost. Red Bull is subject to rigorous safety checks and regulations. Organizations such as the European Food Safety Authority and the U.S. Food and Drug Administration have confirmed that the ingredients in Red Bull are safe when consumed in moderation. The company also follows stringent manufacturing protocols to ensure every batch meets international safety and health standards. Once sourced, the raw ingredients are transported to Red Bull's factories. These facilities are equipped with advanced food processing technology to manage the ingredients efficiently. From glucose syrup to caffeine powder, each component arrives at the factory under strict temperature and storage conditions to maintain its quality. The production process begins with the precise mixing of ingredients. Automated systems measure and blend the components, ensuring the taste and functionality remain consistent across every batch. Slight variations in the formula could impact the product's taste or effectiveness, so precision is paramount. Sophisticated equipment is used to maintain the ideal ratio of ingredients, ensuring every can delivers the same energy boost. Before we dive deeper into the exciting factory process, take a moment to hit that subscribe button. Join our journey behind the scenes of amazing factory-made wonders, and you won't miss out on any of our future videos. Can production Red Bull cans are as iconic as the drink itself. These sleek, slim cans are made from high-grade aluminum sheets that are cut and molded into shape. A special coating is applied to the interior of the cans to prevent any chemical reaction between the beverage and the metal, ensuring the drink stays fresh and flavorful. The lightweight design not only makes the cans portable, but also supports the brand's sustainability goals. Filling and sealing automated machines handle the can filling process at lightning speed, filling thousands of cans every minute. Sensors monitor the exact amount of liquid poured into each can, ensuring uniformity. Once filled, the cans are immediately sealed to prevent contamination. This airtight seal is crucial for maintaining the drink's quality and freshness. After sealing, the cans undergo pasteurization. This process involves heating the cans to a specific temperature to kill any harmful bacteria or microorganisms that could compromise the product's safety. Pasteurization ensures that Red Bull can be shipped and stored without refrigeration, which is vital for global distribution. Red Bull's sleek minimalist packaging is designed for convenience and portability. The slim cans fit easily into cup holders, pockets, and backpacks, making them perfect for people on the go. The design has become so iconic that it's instantly recognizable around the world. Focus on environmental protection. Red Bull's commitment to sustainability extends to its packaging. The cans are made from 100% recyclable aluminum, and recycling a single can saves enough energy to power a television for 3 hours. This eco-friendly approach aligns with the company's goal of reducing its environmental impact. Red Bull continuously explores ways to minimize its carbon footprint. Lightweight designs reduce the amount of aluminum used, while renewable energy sources power many of the company's factories. These initiatives are part of Red Bull's broader commitment to sustainable production practices. Producing millions of cans daily requires a robust manufacturing and logistics network. While Red Bull is actively working to reduce emissions, the sheer scale of its operations contributes to greenhouse gases. The company is committed to finding innovative ways to offset these emissions, including investing in carbon-neutral technologies. Red Bull's global success is built on its ability to deliver a consistent product. Every can undergoes rigorous quality checks to ensure it meets the company's high standards. This commitment to consistency ensures that consumers in New York, Tokyo, or Sydney enjoy the same Red Bull experience. Once the production process is complete, the cans are packed into boxes and prepared for shipment. Red Bull has an extensive distribution network that spans over 170 countries. Whether they're destined for a supermarket in Europe or a convenience store in Asia, the cans are carefully handled to ensure they arrive in perfect condition. This tasty spread, believe it or not, isn't just a staple of American pantries. It has a rich history dating back thousands of years, originating in South America. Archaeological evidence suggests that this ingredient was first cultivated in the region, now known as Peru and Brazil. As Spanish and Portuguese explorers made their way through the Americas in the 16th century, they encountered peanuts and quickly realized their potential. They brought them back to Europe, and from there, peanuts spread globally, reaching Africa, Asia, and eventually North America. In today's video, we're not only diving deeper into the origin of this daily food essential, we're also showing the end-to-end process of making it from the scratch. Subscribe to get hold of more process knowledge of these American staples. Let's fast forward to the late 19th century, and we enter the era where peanuts would transform into one of the most beloved spreads in the world. The credit for this creation often goes to Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, a well-known figure in the world of health foods. In 1895, Dr. Kellogg patented a process for making peanut butter by milling raw peanuts into a paste. His goal wasn't to create a tasty spread, but rather a nutritious protein source for patients who had difficulty chewing solid food. Peanut butter soon transitioned from a health food item to a beloved staple in American households. By the early 20th century, peanut butter was being produced on a larger scale, becoming an integral part of the American diet. Cultivation. The journey from peanut seed to peanut butter begins with the cultivation process. Peanuts thrive in warm climates with sandy, well-drained soil. The United States, China, and India are the top producers of peanuts, with the southeastern states like Georgia, Alabama, and Florida being the primary regions for peanut farming in the U.S. Peanut plants are unique because they grow underground, unlike most other legumes. Farmers start by planting peanut seeds, typically in late spring when the soil temperature reaches around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. The seeds are sown about 1.5 to 2 inches deep, with rows spaced about 3 feet apart to allow ample room for growth. The peanut plant itself is a low-growing, bushy plant with small yellow flowers. After the flowers bloom and fertilize, the plant's pegs, the fertilized ovary, elongate and grow downward into the soil where the peanut pods develop. Peanuts need about 120 to 150 days to mature, depending on the variety and growing conditions. They require well-distributed rainfall or irrigation during this period, especially during the flowering and pod development stages. Too much moisture at the wrong time can lead to diseases like mold, while too little can stunt the plant's growth and reduce yields. Once the peanuts have matured, typically in late summer or early fall, it's time for harvesting. The first step in this process involves digging the plants out of the ground. Specialized machinery, known as peanut diggers or lifters, is used for this purpose. These machines dig into the soil, uproot the entire plant, and shake off the excess dirt. The plants are then inverted, with the peanuts facing upward, and left to dry in the field for a few days. This process is known as windrowing. After the peanuts have dried sufficiently, another machine called a peanut combine or thresher is used to separate the peanuts from the plant. The combine gently shakes the peanuts off the plant while keeping the shells intact. The harvested peanuts are then collected and transported to processing facilities, where they'll undergo further steps to become the peanut butter we all know and love. After harvesting, the peanuts still contain too much moisture for safe storage and processing. To reduce the moisture content to an ideal level, around 8 to 10%, peanuts are dried naturally in the sun. They are spread out in thin layers on drying platforms or left in the field, depending on the region and farming practices. This drying process is crucial because it prevents mold and aflatoxin contamination, a harmful substance produced by certain molds that can grow on peanuts if they are stored with too much moisture. Sun drying can take several days, during which the peanuts are regularly turned to ensure even drying. In some larger operations, mechanical dryers are used to speed up the process, especially in regions where the weather is too unpredictable for sun drying. Once the peanuts are sufficiently dried, they are transported to processing facilities, where the first step is to clean them. The harvested peanuts are usually mixed with dirt, stones, twigs, and other foreign materials. To remove these impurities, the peanuts are passed through a series of screens, blowers, and gravity separators. Screens help to sift out larger debris, while air blowers remove lighter materials like dust and leaves. Gravity separators use vibration and airflow to sort the peanuts based on density, helping to remove any remaining stones or heavier debris. This initial cleaning ensures that the peanuts are free from contaminants and ready for the next stage of processing. With the peanuts cleaned, the next step is to remove their shells. Shelling peanuts is a delicate process because the goal is to crack open the shells without damaging the kernels inside. This is done using specialized machines that apply just enough pressure to break the shells without crushing the peanuts. The shelled peanuts are then passed through a series of screens and blowers to separate the kernels from the broken shells. The peanut kernels are collected, while the shells are either discarded or used for other purposes, such as mulch or fuel. Sorting. After cleaning, the peanuts are sorted based on size and quality. Sorting is essential because peanuts of different sizes and qualities are used for various purposes. For instance, larger, higher quality peanuts are often reserved for whole roasted peanuts or gourmet peanut butter, while smaller or blemished peanuts may be used for peanut oil extraction or lower grade peanut butter. Sorting is typically done using electronic sorting machines equipped with cameras that can detect size, shape, and color. These machines quickly and accurately separate the peanuts into different categories. Peanuts that don't meet the quality standards are either discarded or sent for other uses, such as animal feed or industrial applications. Manual inspection. Even with all the machinery involved, human hands and eyes still play a critical role in ensuring the quality of the peanuts. After shelling, the peanuts go through a manual inspection stage where workers visually examine them for defects. This step is crucial for maintaining the high standards required for peanut butter production. Workers look for peanuts that are damaged, discolored, or have any signs of mold or contamination. These peanuts are removed from the production line. Only the best quality peanuts move forward for further processing, ensuring that the final product is both safe and delicious. Before peanuts can be turned into butter, they need to undergo a process called blanching, which removes their reddish-brown skins. Blanching is typically done by exposing the peanuts to dry heat or boiling them briefly in water. The heat causes the skins to loosen, making them easier to remove. Once the skins are loose, the peanuts are passed through rollers that gently rub off the skins. The blanched peanuts are then inspected again to ensure all the skins have been removed. This step is important not only for improving the texture of the peanut butter, but also for reducing any bitterness that the skins might impart. Roasting is where the magic happens, transforming bland, raw peanuts into the rich, flavorful nuts we associate with peanut butter. Peanuts are roasted at carefully controlled temperatures to develop their flavor and reduce moisture content. The roasting temperature and time can vary depending on the desired flavor profile, with light, medium, and dark roasts all offering different taste experiences. Roasting typically takes place in large, rotating ovens that ensure even heat distribution. The peanuts are continuously monitored to prevent over-roasting, which can lead to bitterness or burning. After roasting, the peanuts are quickly cooled to stop the cooking process and lock in their flavor. Immediately after roasting, the peanuts are rapidly cooled to prevent them from continuing to cook in their own residual heat. This cooling process is crucial for maintaining the desired texture and flavor of the peanuts. Cooling is usually done using fans or cool air blowers that quickly reduce the temperature of the roasted peanuts. By cooling the peanuts quickly, manufacturers ensure they retain the right consistency for the next stage of processing. Proper cooling also helps maintain the peanuts' natural oils, which are essential for creating smooth, creamy peanut butter. The cooled roasted peanuts are now ready for grinding, the stage where they begin to take on the form of peanut butter. In the initial grinding process, the peanuts are ground into a coarse paste. This grinding action breaks down the peanut kernels, releasing their natural oils and creating a thick, gritty mixture. To achieve the smooth or chunky texture that consumers love, the coarse peanut paste undergoes further grinding. For smooth peanut butter, the paste is ground repeatedly until it reaches a creamy, uniform consistency. For chunky peanut butter, some coarsely ground peanuts are added back into the mixture after the fine grinding stage to create those satisfying bits of peanut. During this stage, manufacturers may also add salt, sugar, or oil to enhance the flavor and texture of the peanut butter. These additives help balance the natural oils and improve the spreadability of the final product. Homogenization is a crucial step in ensuring that peanut butter has a consistent texture and doesn't separate over time. In this process, the peanut butter is subjected to high pressure which breaks down the oil and peanut particles into smaller, uniformly distributed pieces. This high-pressure blending process helps prevent the natural peanut oils from separating and rising to the top of the jar, which is a common issue in natural peanut butter. The result is a smooth, creamy spread that stays stable on the shelf and is easy to spread on bread, crackers, or anything else you might want to pair with peanut butter. Once the peanut butter has reached its final texture, it's ready to be packaged. The finished product is transferred to automated filling machines that carefully portion it into jars. These machines are designed to ensure that each jar is filled with the correct amount of peanut butter, maintaining consistency across the entire batch. After filling, the jars are immediately sealed to preserve freshness and prevent contamination. The sealing process typically involves placing a tamper-evident lid on the jar and applying a vacuum or heat seal to create an airtight seal. This step is essential for ensuring that the peanut butter stays fresh and safe for consumption until it reaches the consumer. With the jars sealed, the next step is labeling. Automated machines apply labels to the jars, ensuring that each one is correctly identified with branding, nutritional information, and other required details. The labels also include important information like the product's ingredients, allergen warnings, and expiration dates. Before the jars leave the production facility, they undergo a final inspection to ensure they meet all quality standards. Inspectors check that the jars are properly sealed, labeled, and free from defects. Any jars that don't pass this inspection are removed from the production line and either reprocessed or discarded. Packing for distribution. The labeled jars of peanut butter are now ready for distribution. They are packed into boxes, which are then loaded onto pallets for easy transportation. The boxes are carefully arranged to maximize space and minimize the risk of damage during shipping. Retail and consumer availability. The pallets are loaded onto trucks and transported to distribution centers, where they are shipped to grocery stores, supermarkets, and other retail outlets. Once they reach the shelves, the peanut butter is ready for consumers to purchase and enjoy in a variety of ways. Whether it's in a classic PB&J sandwich, baked into cookies, or simply spread on a slice of toast,